Now let's talk about Endgame in Skull&Bones. Once you reached the highest rank, it's Kingpin, you will unlock new activities, and now you can raise your stakes to become the most infamous pirate and the most infamous Kingpin in the Indian Ocean. So what is the Endgame in Skull&Bones? There are several high-tier activities rewarding you mainly with silver. There are world bosses and world activities. There are these red sign and blue sign activities around the world. But also there is a PvP activity called Cutthroat Cargo Hunt. It takes place once every 30 minutes. It takes place randomly around the world. But be careful because it's PvP activity, and while you are taking legendary treasure map and trying to bring it to one of the bases, other 5 players will try to chase you and to destroy your ship and to get all your belongings you've collected during this PvP activity. And also, when you reach the highest rank, if you want to craft the best ship in the best ships in the game, and currently the best ship is Brigantine, with a very wonderful perk that literally one-shotting other enemies with just ramming them, and with the highest speed stats. And also, if you want to craft the best gear in the game, the best weapons, the best armor, you will definitely need some high-tier resources you can get only from military bases and high-tier manufacturers, like for example torsion spring resource you will definitely need, for example, to craft already mentioned Brigantine. So it's also one of the endgame activities. And when you reach the highest rank, the game will introduce you a new mechanic and a new in-game currency. This currency called Pieces of 8. And you definitely need and definitely want this in new currency if you want to become the most powerful pirate in the Seven Seas, because with this currency you can buy the best guns in the game, the best armor in the game on black market, and schematics of these guns, and even new cosmetics, new pets, new customizable items for your ship and for your crew and for your captain. So how you are farming this new in-game currency, Pieces of 8. Game introduces new location, new your own office that located in 2 activities. Send N, first base, you unlock during the game, and second base you will unlock later during the storyline, Tilok Pinjara. And in this office, new location, Helm, it's a new location where all the endgame management takes place. For solo players, there are contracts that every solo player can do, even without a strong build, even without group. You are doing these contracts, these liaisons contracts, supply contracts, and they're rewarding you with sugarcane and poppy. And after that, you are doing delivery contracts. You just deliver these resources you've just got from previous contracts, and it's also rewarding you with a really nice amount of in-game currency. And honestly, this amount is more than enough for a solo player to buy everything you want just in one week. To buy all the upgrades for your ship, everything you need to reach rank 11 of your ship, rank or item level or gear score, call whatever you want. And currently the highest ship rank you can reach is rank 11, currently in Season 0. And if you are a group player, or if you are a player with a decent build, if you already reached rank 10, if you already crafted nice gear, and if you can sustain other players in PvP rivals, there is a new activity called Hostile Takeover. It's mainly PvP activity, and what is Hostile Takeover? Once a 30 minutes, there are different bases in the world, around the whole world, and once a 30 minutes, 5 random manufacturers or bases become available for capture in PvP mode only. And if you capture this manufacturer, or if you capture this military base, it becomes yours till the end of the season. And the little catch about this activity, only the player with the highest DPS, with the highest damage done in this activity, in this rival, will get this base. And as I already mentioned, it's a PvP activity. So you are not alone capturing these bases. every base can be captured by 3 or 4 players at the same time, and only player with the highest damage done to enemy ships will get this base. But and this base will be yours till the end of the season. But don't be upset if you are not lucky enough, if you're not the top one damage done during this activity, because in the next 30 minutes you can get another opportunity to take this base. It's not like in Cyrodiil, in ESO, or like in Lineage, when only one player can capture this particular base. Bases are not per server, but per your phase, your current client phase. So every player can capture all the bases same time and can own all the bases same time in the whole world. So you can just capture all the bases like all other players, and you can own them same time during this season. And also, hostile takeover in general, it's a passive farm. So when you capture these bases, they become yours till the end of the season, and now they are producing this endgame currency for you passively, even when you are going offline, when you are leaving this game. So you just funding them with silver, and next time you log in, you come back to this game, you can just visit all the bases and grab all the pieces of aid they produced during last hour or during these last 2 hours. And the main mechanic about this passive farm, about hostile takeover passive farm, that you will definitely need to create trade routes. What are trade routes? There is this, you can see this, I'm showing you right now, there is this white and yellow lines, yellow arrows between bases. What does it mean? It means that my bases are connected. And two connected manufacturers, they are producing more resources. So you definitely want to capture bases nearby, so you can create a trade route between them to allow them to passively create more resources for you to grab later. And also, there are different upgrades in the Helm in your own office. Let me show you where you can find them. You can find them here at your table in the Helm upgrade table, and here you can buy different upgrades to make your manufacturers, to make the passive farm even better. But be careful that all your upgrades will be resetted at the end of the season. So if you see it's almost the end of the season, do not buy these upgrades, because you will just lose your money spent, your this in-game currency pieces of aid spent, because at the end of every season all these upgrades will be resetted. And also there is a catch that in the end of every season all your belongings, all your manufacturers captured also will be resetted. So it's not a great deal, because, for example, in Destiny 2, in other games, season is something like 90 days. I guess in Skull&Bones it also will be something like 90 days, because you can see I'm playing season 0 and there are still 86 days left. So at least 90 days you will have to capture these bases, to capture these manufacturers, to collect enough resources, enough these pieces of aid to buy everything you need. And also, as I already told you, you can capture all the bases, all the manufacturers around the world. So in 90 days, trust me, it's more than enough to buy everything you want, all the skins and all the upgrades for your ship. And also, another mechanic you need to know about is Helm Wager. What is it? When you grab your resources, when you grab your pieces of aid from your bases, because they're not added to your account automatically. You need to visit every base to collect all your pieces of aid. When you visit them, game introduces you new mechanic called Helm's Wager, and now you can sign a contract with Helm. And when you with this contract, you will need to take your pieces of aid to any base. I mean, I mean main bases. I mean Telok Panjara and Saint Anne base. So you will need to take your pieces of 8 and to bring them the whole way down, the whole way to the base, to St. Anne or Tilok Panjara. But all other players in the world will see you, and it's automatically put a red mark on your head. So every other player will try to chase you, and other players, if other players will destroy your ship, they will take all your pieces of 8. So if you are not sure in your might, if you are not sure that you will survive this chase and hunt, do not do this because you will just simply lose all your pieces of 8 you are carrying right now in your inventory. And also, it's only season 0 currently we are playing, so new seasons means new opportunities. So in the next season, we will definitely see, and Ubisoft already confirmed that we will see new opportunities to farm these new in-game currency pieces of 8. But currently, you can farm this. You can farm this very, very useful new in-game currency that you definitely need if you want to become the mightiest pirate in the game. There are these ways to farm this in-game currency. So good luck and see you in the Indian Ocean.